also hit the desk.
It's okay. This one, the parents don't watch usually. They usually watch it like later on.
Okay.
So this one's not as strict and everything. Just have fun with it. The next one is the one that's like live, and the parents sit out there and watch.
Gotcha. Wait, what's the difference?
Huh?
What's the difference? How come they?
Well, so just some parents don't.
They
watch.
they
Some
just
people
there
do.
isn't okay.
Yeah.
Just more people watch the other teams.
Yeah, and this is our returning team, so like, yeah. This is our whole team actually. So it's kind of like varsity. Oh, we have people watching.
Ooh. Very nice.
Okay. I usually wait a little bit because I don't want to like start it right away.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
just have awkward like voices.
Yeah, you just.
Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Are you excited?
Should be fun.
It's fun. It's fun. I love watching play and everything. Yeah, really. I've always carefully watched the fight.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah, that can get awkward real fast.
the day here at Tsunami Newport Beach XPL. I'm very excited. I'm your caster Jamie, and I'm very excited to see all of you guys again today. And I also have a special guest with me today who's going to be casting with me.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Adam. It's nice to be here. Should be very exciting.
Yeah, so this is Adam's first time casting, so we're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh,
Yes, and we're also very excited. This is our beta team, our varsity team. The last week they did really well and won first place in both of their games. Yeah, this seems really fun to watch. We really this week focused on trying to improve our skills a little bit more, really defining who does what, for example. So we have our in-game leader, the person that leads the game, our fragger that goes in first. So our fraggers for the first game will be Nuke and will be Camcraft. So these two, you'll see them always going in first and everything. And then we're always going to see Jordy, SLR Jordy, who is our tarper, who's going to be playing more of a back-end role. But as we saw from last week, his snipes are amazing. This player is really, really good at sniping and just hitting his shots. Yeah.
very nice.
Anything you're excited about, Adam?
Yeah, I mean just the action. The
action?
fights in Fortnite get pretty exciting, so
Right?
it should be cool to get into it.
Yes.
So what kind of things?
You're gonna have to scoot in a little bit, like really close.
Okay. So what kind of things does the what is it, the tarper? Like the
Yes.
support role? What kind of things do they do?
Yeah, so the tarper is basically the person that will support the team. They're the person, as you saw in Fortnite, you're always building
Right.
really high buildings, but if the base of the building isn't secure, someone could just shoot it down and the whole
The whole
team
team
can come
falls, right?
crumbling. So as the tarper, you want to make sure that your structures are stable,
Interesting.
but
Okay.
also set up places that are safe for your team to go to heal back up. Because the
Okay.
fraggers will go in, shoot some shots, and the other team will shoot some shots, and sometimes you'll need to heal back up. So the fraggers will come in, and they will be like, the tarpers will be like, oh, right here, this place is safe right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Testing audio levels really quickly. Okay. But yeah, we're really excited to see that SLR Jordy, and they also play a little bit from behind the team a little bit more. So sometimes they'll run into more of a sniper role too.
Okay.
So we'll be playing from behind, sniping from behind, being like, oh, this area is safe and stuff like that.
Sure.
But we can also see snipers from fraggers also, depending on the play style that you have. So yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And then our in-game leader for today, for the first game, will be JP the Best. JP the Best has shown really good teamwork skills, as he's always listening to his players and everything, and just trying to make the best decision that he can for everyone. Now we're holding on a little bit, everyone, as we're waiting for a few more squads to load into the game. Currently we have 13 players loaded in, so we have about 3 squads loaded in right now. So we're just going to hold on a bit before all the other players load in. Again, just a reminder, there are players from all over the United States playing in this tournament.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
It's really insane that a lot of players are able to just play with people that you would never know that you could meet. Like, we're probably playing a team from New York even right now, you know? All the way over there. I think that's one of the amazing things about gaming, is that it really brings people closer together.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It creates a global community.
Yeah, and you can do it from at home. It's not
Absolutely.
like you can experience playing people from all around everywhere without having to travel there. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think that's really exciting to do. But anyways, currently our players are just holding in and trying to see their game plan, I believe. They're just trying to see what they want to do today. I believe that they're going to be playing safe the first round, but I don't know. That's what they told me. But
We'll
yeah,
see if
let's
they
see.
stick
We have
to
a
that.
fan of JP the Best in the fan. Thank you for supporting our team. We're very excited for Tsunami. Let's go, JP the Best, our in-game leader. We're very excited for the team. Crimson Cake, thank you for supporting our team Tsunami. We're very excited for them. This team has shown a lot of improvement. Our varsity team, our first ever varsity team at
Oh, really?
XP League Newport Beach.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and they've shown really great just teamwork and just growth in general. Yeah. But yeah, currently the players are doing some of their stretches. We make sure that they always know how to do stretches. Also, there's a lot of wrist kind of things, especially with gaming. You can see if you play for a while, a lot of your wrists and everything
Definitely
can
get sore.
get sore. I know I play a lot of video games myself, so after a while, my hands get so tired. So I thank XP League so much for their teachings of stretches because I use them at home too now, and I'm just like, oh, these are so helpful. They help my wrists, they help my fingers and hands, and we really make sure the players know that they are available. Like there's these things that can help them with their coordination and everything. Yeah, do you play a lot of video games, Adam?
I do, yeah. I play a lot of shooters, so I'm a little bit familiar with how Fortnite goes. I also play a lot of League of Legends.
Oh, League of Legends. Same. That's the video game that I first started.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you still play that?
Yeah, I still play a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, but
you never stop.
No, you never stop. But then Fortnite, I got really into Fortnite because I just thought it was a really fun game. I
Yeah.
thought it was really big. There's a lot of scholarships being handed out by different organizations.
That is
for
an interesting
players.
thing that's been coming up a lot more is like collegiate esports
Yeah,
and
collegiate esports.
scholarships for that.
Yeah, but
very
it's
interesting.
not just like collegiate for like colleges. It's for high schools. It's for middle
yeah.
schools even. Like a lot of players are receiving these funds to just because they're really good at the game. And it's not just being good at the game. It's about being teamwork oriented too.
Definitely.
For example, you can be the best person in the world, like best player in the world, but if you don't have that teamwork skill and don't know how to be a team player, then that's not it, you know?
Yeah,
So that's why
just gonna fall
here
apart.
we really focus on how to play as a team because if you think about it, you can have one player that's really, really good, but if 4 of the players are really good, that 4-on-1 with that best teamwork will win.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I think a lot of players are really excited for the new skins that are coming out in Fortnite.
They're checking them all out.
They're collabing with NBA.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
so you can see a lot of
NBA players.
yeah, a lot of basketball ones. But looks like the match is starting. We're very excited to see what's gonna happen today.
Should be fun.
Okay, focus. We only have 2 games today. You guys got this. You guys gotta win
Okay,
two, right?
so
It
looks
looks like
like we there's only 3 other teams competing in this tournament. One of the teams that usually participate with us was unable to get in. Sadly, that's a little bit that's sad for them, but hopefully they can join the second game.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So currently, right now, we are waiting in the lobby, waiting for the game to start. The players are just practicing their edits. As you can see, what they're doing right now is when you place down a mat, or what you see right there, you place down a building part, you can edit it to form different things.
And so that's where a lot of the skill comes in this game, right? Is the building and being able to outbuild your opponent.
Yes,
And
definitely.
then try to trap them and stuff, right?
Yeah, what we call it is boxing. So you
Yeah.
want to do is you put 4 walls around them and a roof, and then the other player won't
they're
know what
just
to
trapped.
do.
Yeah,
They're
they're
just
just trapped
trapped. Yeah, that's something that a lot of players do sometimes, especially because it's just fun to do, I guess. Because it just shows that oh, my building skills are really good, so I want to put them to good use.
Absolutely.
But anyways, all the players, as you can see, are just messing around right now. But
Here we go.
the balloon, the bus is up. The bus is on the map. Right now, the players are currently deciding where they want to land. As you can see from SLR, Jordy, and everyone's looking at the map. And let's see where our team captain, JP the Best, is choosing. Looks like they're landing in, I believe, is that Pleasant Park? I'm not sure where they're landing. Let's see where they land, but at least they're landing together. That's what matters.
That's the important part.
This map is really big, so sometimes I don't even know what some of the places are, but this is Pleasant Park.
Very cool.
It's a really pleasant neighborhood if you don't have anyone landing with you.
Yeah, let's hope it stays pleasant.
Yeah, but if you see another team landing with you, it won't be so pleasant. But looks like because this map is so big and there's only 3 squads in this game with them right now, it's going to be a very easy map and they should be able to gather the gear that they like. So because looks like no one landed with them, they should be able to freely loot as much as they want.
Get all the mats they need, the materials.
Yeah, so they want to make sure that right now, currently, that they get as much materials they can and find the weapons that they like.
You're not streaming right now, right?
I am.
Oh, I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's mute something.
It should.
Sure.
Yes. No sound outside.
No, that's right.
Let me test it. Let me see if we can hear it.
Hello?
Because sometimes it's just out there with you.
I'll check again.
Okay. Give us a second. We're having technical difficulties. We're seeing where the audio levels are right now currently. Give us a second as we'll be right back with the commentary, but feel free to keep looking. Oh, we should probably... But anyways, currently they're just looting around, making sure they get all their mats. Interesting fact, they can have up to 999 mats.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of mats, but if you think about it, it's actually not that much. In a build fight, they go by really fast.
Just depleted instantly.
Yeah, so they want to make sure they have all the mats they can so that they can fight in those build fights. As we've seen in this tournament, teams you can't just go in and fight them. You gotta build. It's always a build fight between the teams. As we saw last week, all the teams found each other at the end, so the teams should have a chance. Have a chance. Sorry, we got distracted by one of our players just running around in a pink car. I think that car's pretty nice, though.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's upgraded.
Now it's a hot truck pink car.
Oh, you've Austin Powers did.
But yeah, the players are gathering their mats and making sure that they have all of their weapons and also their health. Looks like some of the players are starting to get their shields up. If you didn't know, Fortnite, you have 2 different health bars. The bottom health bar is for your own person's health, and the second one is like shields, the blue one right there. You can fill that up by using minis, so the blue little potions that you see around. We want to make sure that both of our health bars are always at full whenever we can, because we want to make sure that when we go into a fight, we have the advantage of being full health.
And that's where some teamwork comes in, because if you find a shield potion and you're full on shield, you can share it with a teammate. So
yeah, that's always a big one. So we see right now that SLR Jordy currently has some minis, so he's probably going to give it to his team. He's throwing it to his teammates, as you can see. Let's see if he was able. Let's see who's the one that's going to receive it. Looks like it's Nuke. Nuke's going to be able to pick up those minis and be able to consume them. Good teamwork between those two. And as you can see, we're playing some soccer again with this team. This team loves playing soccer. Every game, they always come to Pleasant Park and play some soccer. So every time they hit the goal, they get some gold. Gold you can use to buy things from NPC shops, but usually it's just for fun too.
It's good to relax with a little bit of soccer before you get to the
intense parts. Yeah, and I think this game's really fun because there's so many different things that you have to think about compared to other FPS games that I play. For example, for this one, you have to build, you have to edit, you have to gather mats, you have to gather weapons, and you have to there's also fun things like soccer. Yeah, I mean, I play a lot of other games, and it's usually just focused on shooting and and that's it. But with Fortnite, there's so many different.
There's a lot more going on.
There's so many things that you have to think about that really is amazing to me. Like, these players are so young and they're just so talented that they're able to think about all of these things and different aspects of the game and put it together to be amazing players.
Definitely. It is impressive.
Yeah. So currently we see SLR Jordy has found a car, and oh no, he was just picking up some minis. But looks like his team does not need the minis. Anyways, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but we're back now, and nothing happened with the team. What did we miss?
Just a lot of resource gathering.
Yeah, a lot of resources gathering. It's like Minecraft now all over again. Minecraft is a game a lot of the players also enjoy playing together, and I think it's a really fun game too. Looks like right now, currently they're trying to leave the Pleasant Park, because looks like they already got all the Pleasant Park materials. Yeah, as you can see, SLR Jordy's currently in a car, taxi. Let's see if he's going to Uber up and go pick up his players. Oh no, he's not. He's just going to leave the taxi behind and keep going.
Need more gear.
Yeah, always more gear. So as you can see, there's always room for improvement for your different gears. For example, in Fortnite, we do it based on color actually. And the green, I think green is the least common, and purple's a little bit better. Blue's better than that, then purple, and then we don't see any golden items yet, but hopefully we'll be able to find some soon.
Very
But
nice.
the team, I think, is pretty comfortable with their loot. So if they were
It
able,
looks like they have some good weapons.
yeah, and then as you can see, their mat numbers are pretty high too. It's a little bit hard to see, but they're always in the 3 digits, which is always good to see.
Definitely.
But unfortunately, they don't have that many brick or metal mats, so we want to make sure that they gather those. Because a lot of times we see is they go into firefights.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, like literal fire.
Yeah, firefights where people throw what they call fireflies,
Okay.
and you can set buildings on fire. So
Yeah.
what happens when you set wood on fire? Everything burns. So that's happened a lot with our team, where they find into a fight and they build with wood, and everyone just throws fire at them,
It just goes.
and then you don't know what else to do. So that's why we've learned to try to really collect other materials such as
Diversify.
such as brick, which is the other material, and metal. I like thinking of it. I've said this before, but the 3 little pigs kind
Okay,
of thing.
sure.
Where like there's like straw. There's not straw, but there's wood. There's wood. There's brick, and then there's metal.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 different materials. Each have their advantages and disadvantages. Wood's just easier to find. That's why you see a lot of players having the wood material the most. Wood's just a lot easier to find, and it's also faster to build with.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, like the wall forms quicker, right?
yeah, the wall forms quicker. Yeah, it looks like they found a big pot also, so they should be able to top off on their shields that you see from Nuke's screen right now currently. Yeah, currently the map is getting a lot smaller, as you
Yeah,
can
the storm's
see
really coming in.
from SLR Jordy's screen, that it's getting a lot smaller, so they could be seeing people at any moment. I think we're gonna get all the teams fighting each other at once in this
Yeah,
game.
it's gonna get crazy at the end here.
And it's gonna be a 2-way battle. They're gonna have to fight 2 teams at once, but also the other teams will have to be fighting both teams at once too. I'm really excited to see what the team decides to do, if they're gonna be aggressive and go in first and initiate, or if they're gonna stay back and let the other 2 teams fight first too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
is
it looks
it?
like they found some people.
Oh,
Looks
Here
like
we go.
I think they found some people. I'm not sure. That's what I was just heard. They're trying to ping it right here, as we can see from Nuke's screen. He's currently pinging the screen and letting his team know. If you see those red markers, yes. But yeah, it looks like they're trying to see where they can go in with this team. We see JP the Best leading his team in, saying let's be a little bit aggressive. So it looks like they're going to try to see if they saw the people. They're all going in. It looks like they're pretty safe too. They don't have to worry about the storm either, because they're in the middle of the
yeah,
eye.
they're deep in the map.
What do you like calling the storm? Like the middle of the storm?
The middle, the eye. I
The eye,
guess?
right? That's what
Yeah.
I've been calling it too. I wasn't sure what
Safe
it was
zone?
really. Safe zone. I've been calling it like the eye of the storm, kind of, because you know when you
That
think
sounds
of,
really cool.
yeah, hurricane. You want to make it to the eye where it's safe and everything too. Yeah, looks like they're just looking for some more parts, making sure they have everything that they need in order to succeed. Looks like the team that they saw disappeared, or it wasn't a team. Not really sure there. It could have
So-
been.
Are the players, so the everyone in the game is just the players, right? Or are there the bots or like the NPCs?
No, this is just the players. So
Okay,
this
so
is
just the
only
players.
XP League right here that
Okay.
is competing in this tournament, in this matchmaking.
Matchmaking. Sure.
Yeah, so yeah, they don't have to worry about other people that are outside of this tournament playing in this tournament with them actually. So they just gotta focus on the teams, other
Okay,
teams.
very cool.
Looks like we see JP the Best a little bit behind from the team, but it looks like they're fighting. Looks like we see from SLR Jordy, he's taking the first shots, sniping from behind, as our Tarper does. And looks like Cam Craft is currently also trying to go in with also Nuke. Looks like Nuke has rushed into their building and is trying to build up into this building that the other team has made. They're currently trying to snipe out where they are. And looks like Nuke was able to get some shots in, if you saw the 46, that ping, and the other team is responding by building up. There's so much going on in this region.
Yeah, it's pretty complicated.
It's pretty intense. And it looks like there's one on Camcraft right now that went inside the building with him. Looks like Nuke is in a bit of a pickle right now and currently is healing up or making sure he boxes up and his team is looking out for him as he heals back up and he was able to heal back up. Looks like they're trying...
Looks like JP got an elimination. Right?
Nice! Yeah!
Very cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're getting some elims here.
Yeah, looks like JP the Best was able to get elim, but SLR Jordy is, unfortunately was down by one of their players. Hopefully his teammate can res him up by boxing him up, so Box is putting walls around him.
Right.
But unfortunately he was
does drop.
eliminated. That's okay, his team will be able to pick up the pace hopefully and avenge him. And JP the Best, our in-game leader, was able to avenge our teammate.
Very good leadership.
Yeah, really good. We're able to see the team really respond, being like, that's our teammate, we're not gonna let him die in vain, you know? And they respond together, making sure that they work together
So
to
I think
eliminate them.
they
Look
wiped
like,
that team, right? It looked like they got 4.
no, there's one right over there. See, that's a
Oh,
teammate
there's
right
one
there
more,
from
okay.
JP the Best. Yeah, JP the Best is currently trying to take a fight, but has to heal back up to make sure too. So we see Nuke and Camcraft currently as our fraggers going back in. We are down a Tarper currently, so we have to make sure we play a little bit more safer as we don't have that reassurance that someone's going to be making sure our buildings are secure. So as you can see, the team is playing a little bit on the low side as they don't want to go too high. Looks like we see Nuke is currently sniping from far away. He pings the other team. As you can see them building a little bit from far away. But currently you can see him sniping. Oh, it looks like he was able to crack him from far away. The blue numbers was how much damage he did to that
Very
player.
nice.
Very nice sniping from this team. They might not have snipers in this game anymore, but they do have bows, and those are used as sniper guns now.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Looks like they were able to reboot their player SLR Jordy. SLR Jordy, their Tarper, is back in the game. But
nice, well
unfortunately,
done.
Nuke is in a pickle also again as he's fighting the team by himself without his team. Nuke needs to get out of this situation and wait for his team to catch up with him as SLR Jordy doesn't have any materials anymore right now as he just got rebooted.
Yeah.
Looks like there's one, and he was able to head tap. Nuke was able to head tap the enemy team and is currently going in. He's trying to wall up to make sure all of his walls are secure to wait for his team to get back in with him. But all of his teammates are here now and currently trying to help out his team. There's currently 7 players left in this game, so it's a team of 3 versus our team of 4.
Very cool.
So our team should be able
It's really
to
coming down to the wire.
work together here and defeat the final team. There's a person in that building, if you see from Camcraft's point of view, he's currently going in and trying to find his way in. He's letting his teammates know they're right here in this building. Looks like there's a person on Nuke currently, and he's trying to laser him down, but it looks like he wasn't able to. They both back off and reset, waiting for their team. Oh, looks like the other player surprised Nuke, and Nuke was down, unfortunately. But it's okay, his teammate was able to revenge him. Camcraft was able to eliminate the person, and they won. They got the
Very
victory
nice.
royale with Camcraft taking the final shot.
Well done.
Really good to this team. They did really good. They got first place. They were down to player at once, but they were able to res and use that teamwork to res each other. But yeah, we'll be right back for our second game in just a bit. Stay right back. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive.
couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually, and so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team.
Catch and play by Noah! And somehow!
We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest. They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity for them to be part of a team.
Get the right ball, right down.
You get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
Good game.
Good.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually, and so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team.
Catch and play by Noah! And somehow!
We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest. They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity for them to be part of a team.
Get the right ball, right down.
You get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
Good game.
Good.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually, and so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team.
Catch and play by Noah! And somehow!
We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest. They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity for them to be part of a team.
Get the right ball, right down.
You get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
Good game.
Good.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online. We all get in the chat room and give our high fives virtually, and so we're getting our own jerseys for the family. As soon as we saw the one that he got, we all wanted our very own.
That person right there, that's my son. They just wiped out the rest of the team.
Catch and play by Noah! And somehow!
We would get together and watch the Twitch stream like it was a professional event.
I
have this cool jersey, I have this cool armrest.
They made really close new friends through gaming, and this was an opportunity for them to be part of a team.
Get the right ball, right down.
You get to feel like we're actually in the big leagues.
Good game.
A couple of sets of grandparents have been following the team online.
Okay, everyone, and we're right back for second game. The players are all in the lobby.
Very exciting.
Yeah, we're saying if the fourth team can join us in the last game, but
Okay,
if not,
cool.
that's fine.
That's fine. We'll keep going with the 3.
Yeah.
So focus a little bit more in this game. We're gonna have
Yeah, it looks like the team had a lot of fun last game. JP the Best did an amazing job leading his team.
Definitely.
I believe, and I think
Some
our
good
fragments-
eliminations. Yeah.
and our fragments were really good with going in. Okay, we're really good with going in and having, and also our Tarper unfortunately got down, but his team was really good to react to fall back and res him.
Definitely.
For the
Yeah.
last fight, I think that.
So I think really good communication on
Yeah.
on the retreat there.
Yeah, if you saw in the last fight, it was a 3v4 actually, because
Really?
they were able to res their
Right.
teammates.
Yeah.
So that probably was a big factor into getting that last fight and last win.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's really good to know that these players are learning like when to go in and when to hold back a little bit more.
Yeah, that's a really important skill in competition in general, right?
Yeah.
Is understanding your limits.
Yeah, and we're definitely really excited for this week's practice for this team next week. This week, I don't know, but where you do VOD reviews, so the players
Okay.
will be able to see their game and
They're
see
gonna
what
analyze
went wrong.
them.
Yeah, they're gonna see like, oh, what did I do? What could I have done better and everything. So they'll see that like they had really good teamwork and everything, but they can see like, oh, I was too aggressive here, or I was
Yeah.
exposed here. So,
Yeah, reflecting is very important.
Yeah, it's not just playing the game, you know, it's about seeing what you could do to become better and
And
improve yourself.
That's something really important as competition is like just doing something. You're not necessarily going to get better just doing it. You need to, implement a lot of things to get better. So you need to, train your aim. You need to practice communication, and all this practice will combine into a better game overall for your team.
Yeah, and that's why here at XP League Newport Beach, each week we focus on a different skill, for example. So this week actually we're going to be focusing on the effort goal. So how much effort, not even like, it's not effort like, oh, how many like kills can I get and everything. It's about like things like effort, putting in like, oh, how many times can I ping things, or like things that focus them a little bit more. We really focus on things that they can improve on themselves. Like, for example, making sure that you get this many maps each round and stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
But this past week we actually worked on the magic ratio, which is something really interesting in my opinion. It's something that you can use in everyday life too. So the magic ratio is 5 to 1. So every time you say one thing you need to improve on, you say 5 things that you did really good at.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's a
Like
bit of
a
a trick.
self-esteem.
Yeah, we
type
want to make
thing.
sure our players' self-esteems are like confident. Like, oh yeah, you weren't good here, but like I did really good over here in these regions. So it makes them want to practice a little bit more, being like, okay,
Definitely.
I was good at those things. I'm not a bad player. I just need more work on some of the other things.
Definitely. Yeah, I think that's a really good
Yeah.
way to see things.
Yeah. I definitely think our players are learning a lot from XP League, just not in the game, but also in life too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, is to make sure our players grow and not just like, video games aren't just video games, but take these skills that you learn in the game from this teamwork and from this team and use it in everyday life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So currently we're waiting on, I think, the last team. We're going to see if they can get in.
Okay,
because last
very cool.
match they weren't able to jump in.
Right. Yeah. So we'll give them a little bit of time.
Yeah. So we'll actually be right back after this break, okay?
This is my gold team too, my returning team. He's the only new one.
What's up, guys? My name's Cody. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, Cody's one of our coaches as well.
Can you mute the mic?
You feel free to grab the mouse and do it, okay?
Sounds good.
Feel free to take charge, whatever you need. Oh, Cody, this is Adam.
Hi.
He's one of the senseis over there, but he's gonna be helping us out a little bit at XP League a little bit more.
Sounds
It's a
good.
lot of fun. I'd shake your hand, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty not lenient about that.
Yeah, Cody's Andrew's dad right here.
Okay, very cool.
And he's like played Fortnite for the longest time.
Oh, really?
So he's really helpful for me. Oh, I tried out the map that you gave me with one of my players yesterday, and they loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. He was a console
Good for
player,
editing.
and he was switching to mouse and keyboard. So he compared his times like
Good.
during
It's
both.
good for both.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
You take your time. It's time. So really, it's if you want to try mouse keyboard, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're not gonna run out of a limit.
Yeah, so that's really good too. Like I think it was a really good map.
Yeah. I like it. That's what I started with. Because I mean, it's hard to learn how to edit if you
Oh
don't really
yeah.
have a template.
I tried doing it and I was like, what are these stairs?
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah, he could get it done in like 5 minutes.
Wow.
But or I'd say like maybe six minutes. But yeah, like record time I think is like 5 minutes.
That's
So what
good,
is
that's
it? You just try to build like a specific structure? Or?
It's an obstacle course that you have to adjust the map
Oh,
placements
okay.
in order to get to the next spot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's
Yeah.
different floors to it, and most of it's like just editing the walls that are already there.
Sure.
And
Like getting the
then
optimal path?
After a couple of levels, they give you like a shotgun, and you got to edit a wall and shoot somebody on the other side.
Oh, I see.
Before they shoot you.
We're starting. Okay, and the match is starting.
Very nice, very nice.
We're excited. The second match for the day for Team Beta. This is their last game of the day, but after last game's win, I'm not
feeling
worried
pretty
about
good,
them.
yeah.
We're really confident with our team Tsunami. Very proud of this gold team. This is our first ever gold varsity team at Newport Beach, and we're really proud seeing them grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember the first week you weren't here, Adam, but this team, they were struggling a little bit.
Really?
You know?
Okay, so
Yeah.
they brought things around a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're already fighting? Or is that...
No, this is just for fun.
That's NPC,
This
right?
is the lobby right here.
Oh, they're just in the lobby.
Yeah,
of course
they're just
they
having
are.
fun. You can't die in the lobby right
course.
here. And you see those numbers coming out of the people once you shoot them? That's how much damage the other players take.
Right.
So those numbers, you can see in the game how much damage you do to that player, and then you let your teammates know, like, oh, this person I hit for this much, so you don't have to worry. So you can take that trade, you
Yeah.
know? So you don't have to worry about taking those trades a little bit more.
And that communication is really important because
Yes.
you might not know if you can take the fight, but if you know that from your teammate they're low already, they're low
Yeah,
health,
yeah. For
then
example,
you can
if
just go right in.
Yeah, if one of your teammates made that person really low, they're probably going to try to heal up.
Yeah,
to get
so
that
you want to
advantage.
make sure you press your advantage while you have it.
Yeah, so they can just rush in on them when they know, like, oh, they're trying to heal up. No, we're not going to let them heal
not,
up.
not here. Okay,
Yeah,
so it looks like we are in the game now.
Yeah, the bus is out and dropping. Let's see where our team is going. We're actually switching up the roles this round. Nuke is going to be our in-game leader, while JP the Best is going to be our tarper, and Camcraft and SL Jordy will be fraggers together. Looks like where are they dropping? They're dropping really fast. I've been told by Nuke to cut the cameras if we lose. He said he was a little bit embarrassed last round when he got down and all the cameras were on him, but it's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay. He did really well. His sniper shots were really good.
Absolutely,
Watching the last
yeah.
round that we saw him from afar. It looks like this is pretty safe area. Looks like no one landed with them.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a really safe area. Oh, this is the Misty Meadows.
Oh, what a lovely name.
What a lovely name in this game of Fortnite. As they're going around the meadow, prancing around the meadows right now, trying to find
Playing
their
soccer.
Yeah, it's really interesting the names that they come up with some of these places.
I like the juxtaposition of like the like very calm sounding names and then the like horror going on, the shooting and the storm going on.
It's interesting. But yeah, currently they're just trying to find the loot again, making sure that their health bars and they have all the health they have. Looks like Handcraft has found a bunch of minis.
Dropped a whole bunch for their
His
team.
teams. Yeah, he's like, I have a bunch of minis, come and get them. It's like at the grocery when you have a sale.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like, come here, I have all the food here.
When you open a fresh pack of gum.
Free samples here. Fresh pack of gum. That's fun. But yeah, the players are just currently just trying to make sure that they have all the materials and mats that they have. Because again, this is probably going to be a fight for the end like usual. But again, this time we have 4 and my pen fell out of my hands. Sorry about that, everyone. But
So we have all 4 teams this time.
all 4 squads are fighting
Okay.
against each other this time. Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit more competitive, but
Yes.
shouldn't be too bad.
What we saw last week was all of our teams are fighting at once.
Really?
All
That's really
16
exciting.
players. It was a lot to cast.
Yeah, I
It's a lot
imagine.
on the caster to watch all four
Keep up with
teams.
everything.
Yeah. But the team usually works pretty well in those situations because it's kind of like a box kind of, I guess, tactic where you have
Sure.
like each other's backs kind of like a square and then you move in
Okay,
together.
very nice.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, it looks like our players are healing up to make sure that they can get into a fight if they need to.
So it looks like everybody's already half shield, which is really good.
Yeah, but the only way you can get full shield is by using the big pot. So you can't use the small blue potions to heal all the way up. So that's why you see them in Camcraft's inventory, but we're not able to use them
Right.
because he's already full on half of his shields. Yeah, everyone's just trying to heal back up, and as you can see, SLR Jordy just got one of the big shields and was able
Oh,
to
very
heal
good.
up all the way. Yeah.
So health is looking good.
Yeah. I think it's just really interesting that you can break everything and
Yeah.
move everything. To
It
build
is
things.
interesting that you just break down everything.
All the towns will be gone. Yeah. Oh, looks like this is the first time in this matchup that we've seen a golden weapon.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so JP the Best currently has a golden weapon, and that's really good to use. So they're really comfortable with it. It's beneficial because it does more damage.
Right.
So if you were to take a trade, like if you were to fight someone with a green weapon, and you land the same shot, like a body shot for each, then
The gold weapon will do more damage.
yeah, but that doesn't mean you win the game. Like, if the other person lands their shots, then unfortunately,
Yeah.
that gold weapon's not going to do you any good. So it's not always about weapons, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it looks like, oh my goodness, looks like JP the Best is very far from his team today.
He's going on a solo mission.
Solo mission. It's okay. He's trying to go in a little bit forward. Oh, but looks like he found one. See that ping right there, the danger ping that you see on JP the Best?
Yes.
That means he found someone, and the team,
Oh, I
we
see,
really
yeah.
teach the team to use and utilize their teams.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because
Don't want to go in alone.
Yeah, and you can tell your teammates, oh, they're right here on me, but you don't know who said that, and you don't know what that means either. So that's why using the pings, it shows up on everyone's
Definitely.
screen, and they can see exactly where the other player is. Yeah, it looks like JP the Best is just scouting out right now as our tarper waiting for our fraggers to get in and waiting for the rest of his team. Really good job of just holding out and holding that restraint of waiting for his team and not just
That's
rushing
very
in by
good.
himself.
Yeah, very smart.
Yeah, because if he rushed in by himself, he could find himself in a
Just
1v4.
four people are suddenly on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I play battle royales, I'm always terrified to leave my teammates, so I make sure I just stick to that. I don't want to die alone.
I
Or die
personally like playing more of a tarper position.
Yeah.
I play a more supportive role, sniping from afar, and let my teammates rush
Yeah,
in.
you guys can get in the firefights. I'm good.
I'll stay back here where it's safe. But that's not always safe because sometimes as a tarper, they'll see you're alone. So
Sure.
they'll rush in on you, and then you have to
they
tell
like
your
get the
teammate,
flank
"Help!
on you.
I need help. Anyway, you can see I think they're driving away. Looks like it's a car race. Camcraft is has picked up his teammate really fast as we see
Those-
SLR Jordy and Camcraft currently in the car, rushing in. Nuke has told his team as the in-game leader, let's rush in and let's try to fight these teams. But looks like he's building a little bit. Oh, but
Okay,
looks
so-
like Camcraft is just taking the car and running everyone over.
I mean, it's a bold strategy.
I don't know about that one though, because his teammate SLR Jordy was downed. Being in the car sometimes is a big target.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Bigger hitbox.
Definitely.
Looks like our fraggers were down somehow. Camcraft
Okay.
and SLR Jordy was down and was eliminated. Camcraft was just finished off. And currently, Nuke was also down, and looks like it's just JP the Best that's
Okay. JP's
left.
okay.
But he's able to knock one down.
Nice,
and
very
eliminate
nice,
one
very
more.
nice.
Very nice. He's trying to heal back up, but there's one right above him. He's trying to get out of the
Nice and new.
situation. He was able to use one of his launch pads and try to position better.
Okay. So he's still full health, but he's missing a little bit of shield.
Yeah, but he doesn't have anything to get that back up, but his teammates are all down.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky.
If I were him, if I was with him right now, I'd recommend him to just hide out as much as he
Try
can.
to survive as long as
Wait
possible.
for the other team to...
Or let the other team do the work for you.
wait for the other team to get away, and then go pick up the banners and hopefully try to reboot his team. But now this is a scary situation because they're in the storm too. Oh my goodness.
It's definitely tricky.
Very tricky situation
So
that he's in
where
right now.
where do you get the banner to do the reboot?
So as you can see on the ground currently, you can see his teammate's name tag.
Oh,
right there,
sure.
And a timer on it. So that's how much time he has left to grab his teammate's banner. So he was
Okay.
able to grab a banner right there. So I think that was Nuke's banner. And he's trying to get as many banners as he can, but they all have a timer. So he has to make sure he gets them all as soon as he can. But the other team seems to have left because
of the storm.
the storm is scary.
Yeah, so you can see JP is slowly losing health while he's in the storm.
Yeah, but it's only a little bit. It's not that much, but it's still really scary. He has a lot of med kits on him, though. As you
That's
can see,
helpful.
he has 6 med kits.
He's
But
chilling.
he was able to get his whole team banners up,
nice.
and he's on a mission. He's
You
on
can
a
just
mission.
drive right into the lake.
This is like Mission Impossible right here. He was able to scout out all of his teammates'
Very
banners.
good.
And currently trying to find that reboot van. So the reboot van lets him. His teammates are currently yelling at him, as you can hear in the background, to take the med kits.
It's pretty
Take the med
intense.
kits. Yeah, his whole teammates' game is on
There you
JP
go.
right now. The
Yeah,
best.
It's all on his shoulders. So he's back up to full health thanks to the med kit.
Yeah, but it's a lot of pressure. Yeah, he's taking the river currently. The boat's a little bit faster than the cars. That's why he's taking the boat.
Oh, it's got some thrusters on it as well.
Yeah,
That's pretty
and
cool.
boats can drive on land supposedly in this game is what I've learned.
Okay. That sticks the landing. I like it.
Yeah, the team's really excited right now. It's literally a one-man army.
Very nice.
They really want him to get that reboot van.
Okay, so he made it back inside, I guess, the eye of the storm, so he won't take damage anymore.
Yeah, so they're pretty safe there. But his teammates.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
really need him to
goodness.
find that van.
One-man army right here.
30 seconds, Juan, before storm moves on you. You gotta go because rebooting takes time, remember?
Looks like he's trying to go into the reboot zone right now. You can see from JP the Best on the minimap that blue little area
Yes.
on the minimap right there. That's where you can reboot your team. So
Okay,
that's
very
the
cool.
goal right there. That's where he's trying to head to, so that he can make sure that his team can get rebooted. It looks like they're trying to he's just trying to be as sneaky as he can. He's trying to get around. You have to make
Just
sure
try to
does he have mats?
avoid
He
it.
doesn't have mats either.
Oh, so he's not going to be able to build to protect
He
himself.
can build a little bit, but not that much.
So you can kind of use the
just-
van as a little bit of cover as
Yeah, a
well.
little bit. But looks like he was able. Let's hopefully no one's watching him.
Yeah.
This is a really scary moment. Someone could be watching him right now and shoot from far. Oh, you're successful!
You did it. You
Mission
got
complete,
him.
mission
Very
complete.
nice. Very well done.
The Mr. Mission Impossible, JP, the best MVP of this game, was able to take out a squad and revive his whole team.
Very nice. That's very well done from JP.
Never seen this Mission Impossible before. One-man mission. Now he's back with his
Spent
team.
like 2 minutes inside the storm. Not a problem.
Yeah, but looks like they really
So it
need
looks
to go
like
find
the
some
storm.
loot.
Oh yeah, so they need mats.
don't
The storm
have
is
loot.
going on them.
The storm's here. They don't have loot. The team's just running for their lives right now.
It looks like JP found a big potion, so he's gonna get full health.
Yeah, but his teammates just gotta
Yeah,
run.
they don't have anything.
There's nothing you can do but run. But JP the Best has 3 more medkits on him currently that hopefully he can share with his teammates. But this is a battle. What a game that we're watching right now.
They're really stubborn. They're holding on.
Yeah. But this is a really fun game to watch. I think the
Absolutely,
players
yeah,
have
it's
probably
been
had
exciting.
a lot of fun too.
Definitely,
playing
it
this
sounds
game.
like they've had a lot of fun.
As you can probably hear in the background, all the hype up screams of the screaming and all of the excitement for their team. It looks like the storm, they're really close to the zone currently right now. So they're trying to really just like decide, do they want equipment? Do they want to get out of the storm? Do they want build materials? There's so many things that you
They
can be
need a lot of
focusing on
things right now.
And chat's also agreeing with me. This is a very difficult situation.
it's intense.
Do you heal? Do you go in? Do you get out of the storm? Do you find more weapons? But also, there could be players inside of the eye right now.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
could be waiting for them to come in.
Too far, too far.
Yeah, Yeah, looks like they don't want to push in too much because, again, players could be right there. Looks like they're all going to make it, hopefully.
Looks like they have a car.
Hopefully, SLR Jordy is a little bit, right? But he was able to get out of the storm also. He wants to heal back up. Hopefully his teammates can get a med kit for
JP is
him.
almost in the zone. There we go.
There we go. JP the Best has a med kit for SLR Jordy, so they should be able to heal off of this.
Good recovery here. You probably get.
This is insane teamwork and recovery.
Yeah,
that we're
definitely,
seeing from this
definitely.
team. I've never seen anything like it before.
That's really
here at
incredible.
XP Newport Beach before.
Having your entire team eliminated and being stuck in the middle of the storm.
One-man army. If
Coming
anything,
back.
the
That's
MVP
great.
award goes to JP the Best.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks like they really got to share materials here. I guess
Definitely.
that golden gun really came in handy for JP the
Absolutely,
Best
it really
this
did.
round.
It really did.
Disadvantage, you guys just rebooted. Please get stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It's like starting over now that they had to
Yeah,
reboot
so
because
they don't
lost,
have any mats, any weapons.
They lost all of their items, so they got to regroup and re-loot again. And it looks like they're back at Pleasant Park, their favorite place.
It comes full circle.
Full circle all the way back. How do you turn off the side chat screen? You can turn off the side chat screen by going out of full screen again and then clicking on the chat bar. And then, yeah, okay, looks like he was able to get it. You're welcome. But yeah, Tsunami emotes, we're really excited. But oh no, what just
Oh, so
happened?
it looks like we're
Oh,
fighting.
it's like a
So
squad.
Cam
It's on
has
Cam's
been
tab.
eliminated.
This wasn't a very pleasant part
No,
at all.
not pleasant at all.
But SLR Jordy was able to avenge his teammate. He was like, that's my other fragger. You're not going to take him down without a fight. And SLR Jordy's just like, help, help. Everyone needs to come in right now and currently avenge his teammates.
So JP and Jordy are box fighting right now.
Yeah,
So
currently
this
box
is
fighting.
about trying to outbuild your opponent and out-edit them.
Outbuild, out-edit, hold your walls, basically. Things that you
So
need to
JP's
really
out of
focus on.
shielding.
And Nuke's very
Nuke's
low.
very
and
low.
was
Nuke gets
surprised,
knocked.
Unfortunately, but it's okay. Jordy is also very low right now and was able to, unable to take that fight also. And it's
So
again.
it's down to JP
the
again.
best. That golden gun really keeping the JP the best.
And he
able to get
gets
it.
the
Look at
elimination.
him.
Very nicely
And
done
the
from
knock.
JP.
Very
He
good
gets the
again.
full elimination.
JP the Best, one-man army again. His teammates were able to get a lot of damage off those, so that was very helpful
good,
for JP
yeah.
the Best. Able to just come in and clean up.
Oh, so
behind,
the action's still going.
just right behind him, he's taking some shots, so he's trying to get out of the situation. He's very low on heal. He wants to make sure to box up, but he doesn't
Really just-
have mats.
No.
They weren't able to get enough mats for the situation, so because they didn't have mats, he can't box up. So he's just gonna hide behind a tree right now.
Just try to get some shielding and healing.
Get some shield back up.
So JP actually made the choice to shield up while he was in the middle of that, and that actually saved his life.
And JP the Best right now is currently being a good example of what a Tarper is. Where you're trying to
Definitely.
be there to support your team. Your team goes in first, and you're there to give that support, trying to, if they
Absolutely.
do their, they get their trades in, and he comes in and cleans up, and that's what he's currently doing right now. I don't know if he'll be able to get the reboot cards left,
Two teams left.
but I think we are very proud of JP the Best here.
Definitely. Looks like he's in
Currently
another
now,
fight.
He's in another fight with a player, and he's trying to navigate the situation. He does not have any mats, but he's able to knock
He
him
helped it.
down. Able
Very
to knock
nice.
another player.
Very nice from JP.
Amazing from JP right here. JP is just on his A game today.
Super MVP.
And his teammates are all very
Nice.
excited to just help out his teammate. Oh,
Oh,
behind
no.
the mats, unfortunate. That's okay.
That's good. It was a really good showing from the team regardless.
Even though they got fourth place, they did an amazing job of just showing the teamwork of this
Absolutely.
team and how well they work together. That's why I think we all had a really fun game, but GG to the other squads.
Absolutely. That was a
Really
great game.
great game here. And good luck to the other teams still in the match.
Good luck to them.
Hopefully they do well also. So yeah, but that's it for today. For Team Beta, we're going to be right back in a few minutes for Team Gamma and Team Delta. At the same time, our silver match teams. But yeah, they were able to get first place in the first game with a lot of elims. And just an amazing experience for the second
Definitely,
game. If
definitely.
anything, what we get out of that is a lot of experience.
Absolutely.
And one-man army, JP the
JP.
Best. Oh my
It was
goodness.
certainly a fun game.
Okay, we'll be right back after this commercial break.